Hello, how are you doing? I'm reasonably well, I think. I'm not fantastic, but I'm reasonably well. Why am I not fantastic? Well, I guess, like everyone, I have like high moments and low moments, like ups and downs. Although there's nothing really, there's no real cause for that, I don't think. Nothing bad is happening at the moment, but I have been feeling a little sort of flat lately, a little low in energy, and yeah, that's it really. Anyway, I thought I'd talk about a night out I went on recently, and it was a night out because it was quite long, and it involved quite a bit of drinking, so let's get started on that. I didn't mention this before, but we had a works night out planned. Like everyone getting together and meeting up and going for a meal and a drink, that kind of thing. Another one of those. So my day started off trying to get to work for 9 o'clock and failing to get to work for 9 o'clock. And what happened was I have to catch one bus, which takes an hour, and then I have to catch a train, which takes about 45 minutes, and then I have to walk there, which takes about 15 minutes. So it should be like a two-hour journey, but then you've got like the waiting time in between. So let's say you're waiting 15 minutes for a train, 15 minutes for the bus, so there's a 2.5-hour journey, and then things usually happen, like the bus doesn't come. So sometimes it's taken like 3 hours, almost 3 hours to get to work for what should be a 2-hour journey. But anyway, that's not what happened this time. So I was on the bus, and whilst I was sitting on the bus, I thought I'll try and buy a train ticket now so that I can just jump on a train, like if there's one coming soon. And there was one coming soon. There was one coming in like 6 minutes. So just before the bus stopped, I bought a ticket from one station to the next station, and I had 6 minutes, and I had to run to the train station to get it. So I ran to the train station, and I arrived on time. I arrived I think it was 8:04. Like the train was due to leave at 8:04, and I arrived at 8 or something, 4 minutes early, and the train wasn't there. And I looked at the ticket again, and I was at the right platform 3, and there was no train. I thought, this is weird. It can't have gone already. It's too early. I thought maybe it's just late. So I waited around a while, but there was no one on this platform. It was just me. I thought, no, this is a bit strange. So I thought, I don't know what's going on. So maybe it's got cancelled or something, and I haven't been told. So I started looking at the next trains to get on, and I was looking at those like boards that you see in the train station with all the train times on, like what train's coming at this platform, what train's going at that platform. And I was looking at my phone, and I was thinking, I can't see any of the ones that are on my phone on these boards. Why is that? That's weird. So I thought, never mind, I'll just buy a ticket, and then just wait at the correct platform. So I was looking on my phone, and then it's like, okay, this train leaves in the next 10 minutes or something, and it goes from platform 7. And I looked at this train station, and I thought, hang on a minute, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. So where on earth is platform 7? And at that moment, I thought, hang on a minute, something very strange is going on here. So I looked at my application, and the train station that I was travelling from was Birmingham New Street, and I was standing in Birmingham Moor Street. So we have I think there are 3 train stations in Birmingham. 2 of them have very similar names, which is really, really annoying, because when you're on a bus and you're rushing and you're trying to purchase a ticket, to buy a ticket quickly, it's hard to notice that you've selected the wrong train station, which is really annoying. So I spent £10 on a ticket, and I lost £10. I actually tried to get a refund on that ticket. The one from Birmingham New Street. Yeah, that one. The wrong one. I tried to get a refund whilst I was waiting for a train to come. And it didn't work. It like came up with some error message and like, you have to call us or something. I thought, I'll try again. So I just scrolled down the page a bit, click the refund button, and it's like, you've got like a partial refund. Like, we'll refund half of it for some reason. I don't know why you only get half of it back, but they did. And then I looked at it again and thought, oh no, I see what I've just done. I've just refunded the wrong ticket. So I got a refund for the ticket that I actually needed in like 2 seconds. Like, the train was like coming. It's like I had to quickly buy a ticket just before the train came on my phone, and I just about managed to do it, because what happens is, as soon as the train leaves, you can't buy a ticket anymore, which is stupid, because you can't jump onto the train. You know, if you're running to the train, you're a bit late, you see the train there, you can't jump on it and then buy a ticket, because sometimes the ticket disappears and you can't buy it on your phone anymore, which is really annoying. But I suppose if you could buy it for a long time, you know, if they didn't stop you from buying it, you could just get on the train, you could like ride on it for like half an hour, and then you like see a ticket inspector, you know, someone asking, can I see your tickets please? And then it's like, oh yeah, I'll just buy one on my phone and then I'll show it to you. And if there's no ticket inspectors, then I won't buy one, and I'll just do, you know, travel for free, which I'm sure a lot of people in England would do. A lot of people are, they do things like that. Anyway, so I went to work. I went to work for the whole day, and that was nice. It was fun being in an office, I guess. A little hard to concentrate, if I'm honest. I definitely work better at home in the silence. But it was nice. The social side was nice. It was nice talking to people and that kind of thing. And I had a hotel booked. So I went to my hotel, checked in, came back, and everyone was at a pub. And I had some really nice, like honey rum. It was very, very smooth for a rum. Just neat, no mixer, just on its own. And then we went to a pub, and my company had hired this entire room upstairs, which was great. It was just like this big room, big table, like a few chairs and a coffee table, and a bar, like your own private bar. And it was really fun. There was a speaker in the corner you could put your own music on, like plug your phone into or whatever, and put music on as well. And it was good, but it was a bit too good in a sense. It's like you had your own bar, and you could just stand at this bar and drink something, and then after you'd finished drinking, you could just ask for another drink, and it was never busy, because you had like there were about like 20 of us or something, and just one like bar staff just like serving us. It was dangerous. I had a little too much to drink on that day, I will admit. Not a little too much. I would say I'd had far too much to drink, if I'm honest. The next day, I didn't feel terrible, but I had a bit of a headache, and I felt a bit rough, like not 100%. But I think, given the quantity that I drank, which was insane amounts of alcohol, to be honest, then I felt surprisingly good, if you consider how much I drank. So the next morning, I woke up and I tried to remember every single drink that I had, and I could count 16 drinks, which is just crazy. And who knows, I might have even forgotten a few. Anyway, I'm not very proud of this. It's not a good thing to do. But it seemed like a good thing at the time. Like, I was just standing there at the bar with a friend, and we were drinking, and then just trying all these different drinks that I'd never tried before, all these weird ones that I never bother with, like weird bright pink liquid and all other weird things, and just trying it and then thinking, oh, that's okay, that's all right, that's not so good, oh, this one's really nice, oh, let's try another one. And wow, Very, very stupid of me, I think. It was very stupid of me. But it was a fun night. It was a very fun night. And it was nice to meet up with everyone from work again. Afterwards, after the pub had closed, I think it closed around midnight or something like that. It might have been later than that, actually. But anyway, sometime around then it closed. And everyone tried to get in at another pub, I think, but that pub was closed too, because pubs usually close, I guess, around midnight in the UK. And then in the end, we went to a nightclub. I don't like nightclubs. There's many reasons I don't like nightclubs, but one of the reasons is the ridiculous volume of the music inside, which is just deafening. It's actually bad for your ears. But I thought, I'll give it a go, maybe this one's a bit different. So I went in, had to pay to get in, had to pay £1. What a waste of money that was. And you have some stamp, you get some like some ink stamped on your hand, like you're a cow or something. I went in and I just thought, wow, this is ridiculously loud, And on my watch, I've got this like a noise meter. It measures the volume, and this measurement was like 105 decibels. Now, I don't know if you know anything about decibels and safe levels of decibels, like safe levels of volume. That's not safe. That's not safe at all. That's like if you spend too much time in there, you're going to damage your ears. And I've already damaged my ears thanks to going to a concert a long time ago. Well, about 4 years ago now? About 4 years ago, and I forgot to take earplugs with me, and it was deafening. It was probably 110 or something. So I was showing someone I was with, one of my friends. I said look at this. It's 105 decibels. And I just left. It hurts. It hurts my ears, and it makes my I've got a ringing in my ears all the time because of that one concert I went to. It hurt so much, so I couldn't stay. Although from what I heard, the next day people only stayed there for 5 minutes and left because it wasn't very good anyway. I don't know what they did after that. Maybe they went to another nightclub, or maybe they just all went home. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, it was a fun night out. But nightclubs, I just don't see the point. I really don't. I never have done. Even when I was in my early 20s, never wanted to go to a nightclub. I always prefer sitting down and talking, being able to chat, have a laugh with mates, but just having to lean over to a friend and your mouth is an inch away from their ear, and then you're shouting just so they can hear you. Where's the fun in that? I don't know. I think most people who go there just get absolutely, completely drunk to the point where they don't even know where they are anymore, and then somehow that's fun for them. I had a lot to drink that night, as I've already explained. I had had too much to drink, but it doesn't matter how much I drink. That's not going to be fun. And actually, even though I was, I definitely had a lot, I didn't feel too drunk. I don't know, I know where my limits are. And amazingly, after 16 different drinks, I hadn't reached my limit yet. I could have carried on drinking that night. I'm glad I didn't. But yeah. Oh well, it was a fun experience. It was a fun experience. Anyway, I hope you're all keeping well. And if you would like to support this podcast, then you can support me on my Patreon page, or if you'd like to, you can support and you use Spotify. You can subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, and as a thanks, you'll get some extra bonus episodes, which are quite different from these episodes. I think they're a lot more personal, a lot more private. So there's stuff I can talk about on those episodes that I don't talk about here. I don't want everyone listening to it. Just some of you maybe. Anyway, until next time. Bye bye.